Manchester United's transfer window has gone off the rails. Garnacho's threatening to sit out. Antony's plotting a La Liga escape. Donnarumma's ready to walk through Old Trafford's doors. And Brighton want Caicedo money for Baleba. 4 deals, 4 standoffs, and 1 ticking clock. This isn't football business. This is war. Hit like, smash subscribe, and let's go. Manchester United's midfield rebuild isn't over yet. And now, they're chasing a 21-year-old Brighton star that could cost them big money. Or at least a lot of patience. The target? Carlos Baleba. Brighton's powerhouse in the middle, and the man Ruben Amorim apparently sees as the perfect anchor for his midfield. According to Fabrizio Romano, United have already made contact through intermediaries and are lining up new talks in the coming days. Here's the kicker. Brighton haven't even named a price yet. Why? Because they believe Baleba could one day be worth as much as Moises Caicedo. And in case you've forgotten, Chelsea bought Caicedo for £115 million. Yeah, Brighton don't exactly do discounts. United aren't alone in the race. Manchester City are sniffing around as a potential Rodri successor. Liverpool and Spurs? Yep, both have entered the race too. So this could turn into a proper Premier League bidding war. Romano says personal terms with Baleba wouldn't be a problem. The player is reportedly keen on the move. The real problem? Brighton's legendary stubbornness in negotiations. Their first bid from United, which included young midfielder Toby Collier in a part exchange deal, was rejected instantly. The Seagulls basically said, "Cute offer, try again." But here's the twist. Brighton might actually be preparing for life without Baleba. They've got Diego Gomez, an £11 million signing from Inter Miami, and 19-year-old Malik Yalkouye, who impressed on loan at Sturm Graz. Add in Jack Hinshelwood, Matt O'Reilly, Mats Wiefer, and Yassine Ayari all pushing for midfield minutes, and you start to see the pieces of their succession plan falling into place. Still, history tells us one thing. When Brighton finally slap a price tag on a player, they always expect it to be met. Just ask Arsenal about Caicedo, or Chelsea about, well, also Caicedo. So, here's where we're at. Baleba, keen on United. United, keen on Baleba. Brighton, keen on maximum profit. Rival clubs, lurking. Will United push hard enough to land their midfield destroyer? Or will Brighton's negotiation game send them running for a cheaper plan B? Either way, you can bet the Seagulls won't let him fly away without a serious bag of cash. Manchester United might just be about to pull off the biggest goalkeeper heist of the summer, and it involves a Champions League winner who's just been kicked out of Paris like yesterday's croissant. Yep, Gianluigi Donnarumma, the 6'5" Italian shot-stopper, Champions League medal freshly polished, has been told by PSG to find a new club. And United? Oh, they've already held direct meetings to snap him up. It makes sense. Last season, Andre Onana had his moments. Unfortunately, some of those moments involved gifting goals. 3 direct errors leading to goals in the league, to be exact. Add to that a 15th place Premier League finish. Yes, 15th. And United are clearly in upgrade mode. The twist? Donnarumma wasn't exactly looking to leave Paris. He wanted a new contract. PSG said, "Sure, but you'll take less money with more performance bonuses." Donnarumma said, "No thanks. I'll keep my 6 Champions League clean sheets and my dignity." And just like that, the door swung open for suitors. Chelsea and Inter Milan are also sniffing around, but United boss Ruben Amorim is reportedly a huge fan and wants him as the new number 1 at Old Trafford. Here's the catch. United have already spent big this summer on their attacking reinforcements. Matheus Cunha, 17 goals last season. Brian Mbeumo, 20 goals. Benjamin Sesko, 21 goals. That's a lot of firepower, and a lot of cash gone. The only way this Donnarumma deal makes sense financially? Offloading some of the one-away crew, Garnacho, Antony, Sancho, Malaysia. Problem is, they're all still here, still on the payroll, and still waiting for a move. So here's the scene. Donnarumma, Champions League winning giant. Ready to sell. United, in direct talks. Money, a bit of a problem. Will United cash in on their deadwood to bring in the Italian wall? Or will Chelsea swoop in with that sweet Stamford Bridge money? One thing's for sure. If Donnarumma does land at Old Trafford, Andre Onana might want to start practicing his bench warm-up routine. Well, well, well. Manchester United and Chelsea are at it again. And this time, it's not just transfer drama, it's full-on soap opera mode. Alejandro Garnacho, United's young star boy, the golden child of Old Trafford, has just thrown down an ultimatum that's got everyone choking on their morning coffee. According to Fabrizio Romano, Garnacho's personal terms with Chelsea, done, dusted, signed in invisible ink. The kid only wants the Blues. And now, he's reportedly told United, either send me to Chelsea or I stay here and don't play football for 6 to 12 months. Yep, he's basically saying, bench me, I dare you. Here's the issue. United value him at around £50 million, down from the original £70 million price tag. Chelsea? They're strolling in with £30 million and a cheeky grin saying, that's all you're getting. And it gets even juicier. The Blues tried to sweeten the deal with a swap offer. Who? Nicholas Jackson, Christopher Nkunku, Axel Disasi, and Renato Vega. United's response? Nah, we want cash. Cold, hard cash. Because Ruben Amorim isn't looking for extra bodies. He wants funds to rebuild his squad. Meanwhile, former Chelsea defender Frank Leboeuf has jumped in like the voice of reason or chaos, depending on your view. He's saying, why on earth spend £50 negative 60M on Garnacho when you've just signed Jamie Gittens, who's already looking the part? Frank reckons Gittens is better, plays in the same position, and made more impact in 15 minutes than Garnacho has at his peak. Brutal. So, here's where we stand. Garnacho only wants Chelsea. Chelsea only wants to pay £30 million. United only wants cash. And the internet only wants the... Who's gonna blink first? Chelsea with the cash, or United with their pride? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Garnacho worth United's £50 million tag, or is Chelsea right to lowball them? And more importantly, would you ever tell your boss, send me to my dream job or I'm just not working for a year? Well, Manchester United's transfer drama just took another turn, and this one's starring Antony, a dash of La Liga, and a whole lot of frustration at Old Trafford. Remember when United forked out £85 million for Antony? Yeah, feels like a lifetime ago. Fast forward 3 years, and now they're just hoping someone takes him off their hands for £30, $40 million. Ouch. Antony's got his heart set on Real Betis, the Spanish side where he had a pretty decent loan spell last season. Betis are smitten too, but here's the catch. They don't want to buy him now. Nope. They want a loan, maybe with a purchase option later. And their master plan? Wait until the very end of the transfer window when United are sweating and swoop in with a bargain offer. Problem is, United aren't playing that game. Reports say the club is furious with Antony's attitude. So furious, they've slapped him with an ultimatum. Accept one of the offers we've got for £30 40M before the Premier League kicks off, or enjoy the bench until January. And that's not just bad for his club career. It could pretty much kill his chances of making the 2026 World Cup. But Antony and Betis? They're still holding hands, whispering, patience. It's all part of the plan. United, meanwhile, are keeping their options open. They'd even consider a loan, but only if Antony extends his contract first. The Brazilian's current deal runs until 2027, so United clearly want to protect themselves from losing him on the cheap later. The twist? Antony's just one of 5 players told they could leave this summer. Weeks later, only Marcus Rashford has actually gone, and even then, just on loan to Barcelona. Garnacho, Sancho, Malacia, all still in limbo. So here's the stage. Antony wants Betis. Betis want Antony, but only on the cheap. United want money now. And the clock is ticking. So, will Garnacho get his Chelsea dream? Will Antony escape to Spain? Will Donnarumma guard the Stretford end? Or will Brighton cash in big on Baleba? One thing's certain. The next few days could define United's entire season. Stay locked in, because this story's only getting crazier.